Hi, everyone. The murder trial for Derek Chauvin, former MPD officer charged with the murder of George Floyd, begins on Monday, March 8th, which is this coming Monday. We recognize the heavy impact that the murder of George Floyd had on us as individuals and us as a community and even globally. And with the jury selection for the trial beginning on Monday, we just wanted to take a moment to offer some resources and additional information around this. First and foremost, we know that the trial and associated happenings may bring forward many emotions amongst community members. The murder of George Floyd was traumatic, especially for Black folks, and you may experience a response related to this as the trial happens. You might notice that your nervous system is activated during that time, and it may look like several different things. It could look like having a hard time sleeping. It could look like changes to your appetite. It could look like feeling restless all the time or just having a hard time focusing. You might feel worried about the outcome of the trial. You might feel worried about your safety. And we encourage you to pay attention to these things and to reach out to us or others you trust and support if you notice them. During this time, it may be helpful to keep a few numbers on hand. In addition to CSP staff, consider saving the numbers to a couple crisis lines, either in your phone, on your fridge, or in your wallet. For instance, the crisis text line is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and to connect with them, you just need to text the word START, S-T-A-R-T, to the number 741-741. Another crisis line that you might be interested in saving or jotting down would be the Lines for Life, which is a BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, People of Color crisis line, which is phone number 503-575-3764. Don't worry, we've saved these numbers in a resource document at the bottom of this video, and we've also included a lot of other crisis lines and resources there as well. Additionally, you may want to consider connecting with a therapist during this time if you aren't already working with one. The Mary Ellen Strong Foundation has a list of Black therapists in our area, and we're happy to help connect you. Just let us know if we can help connect you with them or additional supports at this time. If you are interested in more information about the trial, its processes, and impact, consider following the Legal Rights Center on Facebook. You actually may remember meeting Andrew Gordon, their Deputy Director for Community Legal Services, when he spoke at the CSP during the Dinner of the Month seminar. The link to their website is below. Additionally, the Minnesota Judicial Branch has a website dedicated to this trial, as well as the trials of the other 3 officers who have been charged. They post updates and information regularly, and we've provided that link below as well. Consider where you are getting your information and how much you are following coverage. Definitely take breaks from the coverage if you need to. Many well-established local social justice groups have planned events during the trial to stand in solidarity with George Floyd's family and to stand up for justice. These events prioritize safety during COVID and looking out for one another. Be advised you will likely see a heavy presence of law enforcement and National Guard at these events. If you attend, it might be wise to attend with another person and look out for each other's safety. Other people may experience feelings of fear related to seeing large groups of people marching for justice after the uprising last summer. If this comes up for you, notice and acknowledge it. Remind yourself that's a normal response, and reach out to us or someone you care about for support. We're here for you.
Since parts of the downtown will be closed, we wanted to share what areas of your day-to-day life could be different. Metro Transit has released information on how they are changing some routes that could be impacted by the trial. It is Metro Transit's goal to keep employees and customers safe while maintaining transit operations whenever possible, but they might need to make quick decisions for people's safety. Metro Transit has limited detours planned for stops in and around the perimeter area that the city of Minneapolis has set up, and they intend to continue serving the Government Plaza light rail station at this time, but that could change as conditions warrant. The following routes have detours in effect at this time: 14, 94, 134, 354, 363, 663, 721, and 761. For real-time updates on temporary changes to buses and rail services, listen for announcements at the light rail or bus station platforms. Or you could follow Metro Transit on Facebook or Twitter. You can always call the Transit Information Center at 612-373-3333. As Sarah mentioned, a few things might look different downtown. They already started, like I said, the safety perimeter around the Hennepin County Government Center that started on Monday, March 1st. This means that the crossroads of 6th Street and 3rd Avenue, as well as 6th Street and 4th Avenue, will be closed to traffic. Barricades and secure fencing topped with barbed wire surround the perimeter, so things might look a little bit different than how they used to be. The building will be off limits to nearly everyone who isn't involved in the trial, and the skyway to the building will be shut down. A few offices in and near the Government Center will be closed as well. The Government Center parking ramp will be closed to the public. The Domestic Abuse Service Center will be closed on March 1st. It already is closed, but remote services are available by calling 612-348-5073. The Law Library has already closed on March 1st. License, certificates, and permits will be available in person at other locations, as well as online, by mail, and fax. Starting March 2nd, the Land Surveying Office will relocate from the Government Center. If you do need their number, just call one of their CSP staff and we can get you that number. The probation services, starting March 1st, will be relocated. Probation clients should contact their probation officers if they have appointments scheduled for the Government Center. Property taxes can be paid online, and sheriff offices services can be accessed in City Hall via the entrance of the 4th Street. We have created a list, like Sarah said, of the resources that you can use, and it will be in the comment section below. We want you to remember that things might change quickly depending on what's happening. If you need help with connecting with any of these services, please don't hesitate to reach out to your CSP counselor, and we can help problem solve with you. We hope that you stay safe and be well.